Alright everyone, welcome back to Gunstar Heroes Play Live 2018. We are going to get ready to go here for the Gunstar Heroes race between jimsr and Infamous. And it is going to be doing some double commentary here, so that's what we'll be doing. Okay, Jim, ready up. And when you guys get started, I'll go ahead and just mute myself. Alright, 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Which is just for speedrunning purposes, it's one of the biggest reset points in the entire game because it's literal dice roll RNG. Like there's no real way to manip these dice rolls, so you kind of just gotta cross your fingers and hope you get good rolls. Because in this board game, each of these spaces is like a mini challenge. Some of them are easier than others. Like the blue spaces are going to be the easiest, so we want to hit those in the item rooms as much as possible. We got an item room here, which means I get my lightsaber, which is perfect. Like, I'm quite happy about that. I feel a little better now. So now we're just gonna hope that we get good dice rolls and then don't hit that way back space there at the end. So far, we are not getting good dice rolls. That's 3 ones in a row. That would be an immediate reset. This guy's pretty easy. Just jump, laser, done. You're going to see me doing the jump attack at bosses quite a bit. That's, I think, the strongest attack you can do to a boss. It wrecks their health. So we're going to do that on just about every boss. Another one. So this is really, really bad so far. Right here, we have a little maze. Easy to get through once you know the pattern. Go up, cross, done. Yeah, Duck. Sanic did have to drop out. He had a little bit of a family emergency that he had to take care of today, but he's here in spirit. Alright, come on. No more ones. Oh my god, this is literally worst case scenario. I ran this at a previous Distant Star Cares marathon solo, and the exact same thing happened last time too. So we are not off to a good start. Hopefully Jim's having a little bit better luck than we are. And I am dangerously low on health. So hopefully there's a couple spots coming up where we can refill our health. So we'll just hope we hit those. One of the blue spaces coming up, you get health, and then the item rooms. Another one. All right, guys. So this literally never happens. Apparently, unless you're playing this game in a marathon setting. Melon bread, easiest boss in the game. Yeah, exactly, Duck. Alright, so now I actually do want another one because I need some health. And of course we get a 3. Alright, that's okay. Rush and go. No real danger in this one. You just make it to the end. There is a way from this bottom right corner here to hit the goal through the wall, but it's super inconsistent and only saves you like a second maybe. And if you screw up, you're wasting more than that second's gonna save you. Okay, we can get a little bit of health here. So technically you're supposed to throw the die, but if you throw it in just a certain way instead of throwing it, he kind of just drops it to the ground instead of throwing it. That's the quickest way to get a dice roll, but just like everything else in this game, it's super finicky and inconsistent. I think this is the Phantom. Yep, so we can get a little more health here too. Alright, so now we're probably gonna roll a 2 and land on curry and rice. And if it happens, I'm gonna be a little upset because I hate that boss. No, another 1. This is absolutely ridiculous, guys. We're 5 minutes in on the first stage already. That's terrible. Ideally, you want to get through this stage in about 4 minutes. Alright, now we'll probably roll another 1, just because. Yep. I'm not entirely sure if it's true or not, but more often than not, it seems as if the dice are loaded a little bit for you to land on curry and rice. It just seems like you almost always land on him. Nope. Alright, we should be good to throw him now. Oh my god. That's not good. It wouldn't let me throw him. That's really bad. A 3 would be really nice. Not too bad. We might die if I roll a 1 right here. Oh, no way. Okay, guys, you are witnessing literally the worst case scenario for this particular level. We got the way back, so we have to make our way across the board again. Oh, I see that Jim got the way back too. Alright, I don't feel quite as bad now. And we're gonna get a little bit of health here. Reminiscent of Street Fighter, just destroy the thing. We are still really, really low on health. I think we'll be okay, though. I really want to land on that item space, just to be safe. No way, man. We very well could die now. Super Gondola is probably the worst stage for lightsaber. Just because it's a pain in the butt to attack these things. Alright, 1 more. Let's try not to fall in a pit. Good. So we definitely have that marathon luck in full effect right now. Of course we don't get a 1 right there. The one time we need 1, we don't get it. Gunstar Heroes, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, so first boss, we're gonna fight Black. He's in a giant robot thing. He's gonna throw a die at the ground, and that's gonna determine how many steps he takes, and wherever his feet land on those colors determines what attack he does. Not bad. So he's going to be a little bit of a jerk and throw a bomb at us, but I'm already ready for it. Shoot him. He'll throw the real gem. Now, I normally do pink stage next, the first stage, but I think I'm going to get green out of the way just because it's the other completely RNG dependent level in the game. You'll see when we get to the boss of this stage. So this one, auto scroller, very easy. None of the enemies in this stage really pose any threat, especially with the lightsaber. You can just kind of smack them around a little bit. Every once in a while, they'll catch you with a stray laser, or they'll jump through the air and kick you or something. Alright, so I did train skip right there. I caught the third enemy in the windows as he went off screen, which skips an extra cycle of the train there. Only a couple of weapons can actually reach him, Flame being one of them. So I switched to Flame for just a second right there. Get these force fields out of the way. Good train. Pick up some extra health just in case. Yep, see we got hit by a little drop kick there, no big deal. Now there's going to be a couple more train sections coming up right here, and I always end up getting a little flustered because I can never remember the patterns that they pop out in, because you can't hit them unless they pop out of the window. Uh-oh. Something must have happened. Alright, so we get to see M. Bison for the first time right here. At least that's what I like to call him. All we gotta do here is just keep our laser on him. Good to go. Alright, so the boss of this stage is coming up right here. When I said that it was RNG dependent, he has multiple forms that he can take on in each phase, and certain forms are much quicker and easier than other ones. So we're gonna hope after this first phase is completely set, it's always gonna be the walker robot. We're gonna hope for the bird phase next, and then after that, the gun or crab phase. Okay, we got literally the worst. So that kind of sucks. It's pretty difficult to do decent damage to this phase. And he can catch you like that. There are no iframes in this game, so if you get caught in an enemy like that, you're just going to keep taking damage. Okay, we got the worst phases all in a row. So that's pretty unfortunate. Alright, now he's going to do this bank attack, and that's what we want, because we can just sit here and damage him until he's dead. Alright, so that's green stage. We're going to do pinks next, get that out of the way. I like to do orange last just because it's my least favorite of the 4 stages. And if we're... Oh! Jim got the soft lock. I was just going to bring up in orange's stage, there's a chance to soft lock the game after you beat orange. And it costs you a lot of time and could potentially kill you if you don't have enough health when it happens. So... you guys are seeing everything possible that can go wrong in this game today, so consider yourselves lucky because we aren't. Oh, what are you doing, guy? Aw, man, that really sucks, Jim. So if Jim dies, it's because he didn't have enough health when the soft lock happened, and he's going to hit the pit at the bottom of the stage repeatedly, and it'll kill him. Alright, so I did say that jumping at bosses is the strongest way to kill him, except for this one. For whatever reason, it's way faster to just use the lightsaber. We're just going to hang out up here until the end of this sequence, instead of actually trying to dodge and fight these enemies. You do have to kill these guys sliding in, otherwise the sequence doesn't end, but you can just throw them as they appear on screen. Should be one more. There we go. We're coming up on pink here. Might look like a little bit of a complicated boss, but really all you have to do, sit right here. Done. Alright, last stage is Orange's stage. It's a very, very boring stage. So we gotta chase after the airship here, and there's enemies above us, each couple of platforms that are supposed to be a nuisance, but we have lightsabers so we can just shoot up and get them before they're even on screen. I think it's every 4th platform. Normally they don't spawn that far to the right. And we're up there. Nothing really to say about this section, just hang out until the ship's up in the air and try not to get hit by bombs. Now, if you're quick, you can throw the bombs at them, which is completely useless, but it is something you can do. There's going to be an enemy dashing in from the right, but just hold out your lightsaber and he is no big deal. Ooh. Well, that wasn't very nice. Get up there. Now we're on orange, and let's just hope to God that we don't soft lock like Jim did. I don't even know why M. Bison is here. He doesn't really count as a boss. He's already dead. But orange can be kind of a jerk. The strongest attack you can do against orange is to throw him, but you can only throw him in certain situations during this fight, because if you throw him off the plane by accident, you do no damage, and you waste time. Oh, nice throw, dude. And for some reason, you'll randomly just not do damage on a throw, even if you don't throw him off. Not sure why. Alright, let's see if I get lucky here. Okay, we're good. Alright, so now that we got all of the bosses and stages defeated, we find out that they kidnapped Yellow, and we gotta go save her. So this is one of the longest stages of the game, but there's not really too much to say about it. We basically ignore all of the enemies and just get to the right of the screen as fast as possible. I do like the little phantom dudes that pop up, because they always drop health when you kill them. Nice, we got the quick kill on that one. If you time your dive just right, you catch him in midair and just do rapid damage on him. Right here, just do that, and it just glitches you right through. Alright, so these walker robots, there's going to be a bunch of them coming up like every few seconds, and if your timing isn't right with your dives, you're just going to keep taking damage to them, and it's pretty annoying. Yeah, like that. Or that. Alright, so they debate you a little bit right here. Make you think he's the boss, but no, we get to fight M. Bison again. Only this time he is kind of a pain. There's two phases to this battle, and the first one's not too bad. It's more annoying because he'll fly where you can't hit him. But the second phase is kind of difficult. There's a quick kill you can do on him. Well, not a quick kill, but a reliable way to do good damage on him, but it requires manipulating his actions and throwing him, and I'm not good at it at all, so I don't even bother trying it. I just kind of hope that he goes back and forth like this, just so I can keep damaging him. Because once he decides to go to the side of the screen like this, he'll start backing up. He'll start shooting fireballs as soon as he hits the edge, and we don't want that. That was actually pretty smooth. Not too bad. So we give up the crystals in order to save yellow, which is a dumb move. But what are you going to do? Get wrecked, Bison. Alright, so we're going into the space shooter section of the game, which when you play this game casually, this stage is tons of fun, but once you start speedrunning it, it becomes the most boring part of the game. There's not a whole lot you really have to do or worry about in this stage, and it takes forever. So if this were like GDQ or something, this is the part where I would say if you have any donations, go ahead and read them.
So he just decided to start again.
Yeah, he actually restarted. So he just decided to start again.
Like I said before, nothing really to worry about in this stage. You got a couple mini bosses, but none of them really pose any threat. The only difficult part about this stage is that in order to change which direction your lightsaber is facing, you have to let go of the fire attack, hold a direction, and then hit the fire button again. There's going to be a bunch of laser beams coming at me, and you can hear them, but you can't see them. That's because if you just stay at the top of the screen, they can't hit you. I'm pretty sure they're just spawning above the top of the screen. See, I went down for a second and one came at me. Take that extra health. I don't think I need it, but may as well. Like I said, this is a very, very long, dull stage. Did Jim get the way back again? Oh no. Uber too. He's a tough one, watch. He almost got me. So these guys don't stop spawning, so there's nothing you can really do other than wait for an opportunity and dash through like that. Alright, so we wanna... The actual boss is coming up here. We gotta fight Green again, and just like before, his phases are completely RNG dependent, but it's not quite as big of a deal as it is, or as it was the first time we fought him. But we do want to hold on to as much health as we can in this boss, because we go to the next stage with whatever health we have. Okay, he's kind of being a little bit of a jerk right now. There we go. Gun phase again. Done. I took a few more hits there than I'm comfortable with, but we'll be okay. Not shooting for a PB right now or anything, so I'm going to take a second to get that health. Just in case. Alright, so we got 3 back-to-back bosses right here. None of them are particularly bothersome, but they can catch you off guard and ruin your run. You gotta watch out for this one, because he tries to sneak a last hit on you. This guy, you want to just try and time your dives and get him as best as you can, because the waving pattern that he has just makes it kind of difficult to get reliable hits on him. That was really good. A 1 cycle is about as good as it gets. Alright, so we're in the final stage of the game here. We got a nice... I like the aesthetic of this level, to where it's all of the bosses watching on a screen. I don't know, I've always liked that. But this is the boss rush of the game. We gotta refight all of these guys. One by one they'll get upset and come out of their little room there and try and fight us. And just like before, we want to try and hold on to as much health as we can. There's a couple opportunities to get more health, but ideally we want to get hit as little as possible, because you go to the final boss with whatever health you have left here. Oops. That went real well. So basically you can get them in an attack loop there if you time your dives when they attack. We're going to take the health here because we have to fight Orange again, and he is just as annoying as the first time. Ah, he got me. That's not good. Oh my god, he juggled me. Okay, this is going really poorly. That was pretty bad. We might die. I hope not, but we might. There's a little bit of health here. Alright, so with the black refight here, I discovered that there's a quick kill to him, but it's super inconsistent. It's based on how much damage you can do to him right there, and I did not get it. If you do enough damage to him in that first few seconds there, we skip this part entirely. And he just moves right on to his next phase, which saves, I don't know, 20 to 30 seconds. Alright, he's done. Alright, we're moving on to green, and we are hoping that we just stun lock him, otherwise this fight is a tremendous pain. Alright, we got the stun lock. So we can just keep him right in the corner here and hit him until he's done. If you don't get it, it just gets really difficult to deal damage to him. He throws ninja stars, jumps all over the stage and stuff. It's not fun. And now we are on to the final boss of the game, Gold and Silver. There's going to be a small amount of health we can get in here, and we're also going to change our weapon. Just to get the extra range, because we're going to be fighting Gold and Silver while the crystals are floating around. We don't want to necessarily attack him. It doesn't do any damage. We want to attack the crystals. Ooh. We're okay, I think. We should be okay. Yeah, okay. Oh no, we are not okay! Oh, that sucks. Alright, so that's gonna complicate this quite a bit. Well, our health is back, but as soon as that happens, it always throws me off my game. That blue laser will get you every time. Okay, let's not get hit by it again. That was my fault. I completely thought that it was a different crystal that was going to attack. Alright, so he's done. Man, that was unfortunate, but what are you going to do? Alright, so time is when the screen fades to black here. And time. And my timer is not working. There we go. Oh, man. So that run was kind of a dumpster fire. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong, but that's the nature of the beast, I suppose. So all in all, Gunstar Heroes is a really fun game. I always loved it as a kid, which is what initially made me interested in running it. I've only been running it for about 6 months, I think. If any of you are interested in picking up this game, we recently had a Discord server set up. There's only a few of us that actively run this game, but we're definitely looking for some more people to pick it up just to see if we can figure out any new tech, new skips, or anything. And if any of you can figure out a manipulation for the dice rolls in the Dice Palace, I will personally pay you $100. So keep that in mind. I'm going to link the Discord channel for Gunstar Heroes in the Distant Star Cares Discord. So if any of you are interested, that'll be the place to find the info.
All right, so what we're going to do here, unfortunately, since Jim was so far behind with the soft locks, we're just going to go ahead. He's going to forfeit. But what we're going to do is take a quick intermission, and we're going on to our next game, which is going to be Out There Somewhere with Cherry MD. So we'll be back in just a few minutes, and we'll get
Thanks
that
for
going.
having me,
So
dude.
thank you very much, everyone. Definitely go ahead and give a follow to
All right,
both
catch you
Jim
guys
and
later.
In here. Great race, guys. Absolutely.